Hello, welcome back to another Pricey HD video, and today we have a Villarreal episode 8. So, this time we start off at Ivy Lane against Motherwell. Of course, this is our home stadium, but it's also our away stadium. So, Motherwell are the Scottish team, of course, and they're not doing too well in the league at the moment, in the Europa League. And, well, the first half was absolutely shite, to be purely honest. Bit of a shame, actually, that it was 0-0. Because this happened in the second half. Moreno, wow, bloody E, you absolute dickhead. Why did he not finish that? In fact, Motherwell got a brilliant chance. Connor Sutton headed over, and that was a chance to put them 1-0 up. It was so bad this game, and I think we've just come off a bad run of form, a bit of a patchy spell, and they get a corner kick. Asenjo gets it. We don't really need a win this game. A win would be nice though, so we are trying to work towards that. Vieto races forward. It's 1-on-3. Vieto, he's gone all the way. Vieto's floored the defender, and he slots it in the corner of the net. We really do like to leave it late. We make it more difficult for ourselves, but I don't give, because we have got the victorious goal here against Motherwell. Pretty good one at that as well, to be fair. Motherwell Scottish side now 1-0 behind. Villarreal 1, Motherwell 0. 90 minutes in. Pretty much confirmed scoreline with no doubt in my mind. Or is it? Well, yes, it is, actually. Yeah. Okay. That's 1-0. Move on to the next game. So in the next game we have got none other than RCD Espanyol. Espanyol are a good team. I'm not going to deny they've got a good squad. The likes of... Okay, I've completely forgot. Is it Thierry that's up front? Thierry Buffon, I'm not really sure. But Mario Gaspar does coincide early on. He draws the penalty, and he has officially won us the penalty kick. Awesome work from our right back. Superb skill, superb agility. Also drawing the yellow card in the process as well. Alvaro takes him down, and there's no whisper of a doubt that Giovanni Dos Santos is going to step up to try and take this. He's missed a few Dos Santos, and I've not been impressed with his penalty record. Hopefully he can better it here. I think he's missed like 3 of the 5 he's taken or something. We've had quite a few at the beginning of this year, but I wanted Dos Santos to take it to get into double figures. And he makes his record worse. Yep. He is officially removed of penalty license. He has been shit penalty-wise. Appalling. How do you not finish from 12 yards so many times? His Giovanni Dos Santos penalty-wise has been off, and guess what? It is like watching Watford-Leicester all over a bloody again. Casado slots it home, and they've got the 1-0 lead. They go down the other end and score. This is what I mean, Dos Santos. This is where it costs us. Awful work from the Mexican Giovanni Dos Santos. And, well, Jonathan is looking at this and thinking, bro, you need to do better, man. But seriously, that is poor, because we could be 1-0 up. The game's turned on its head. 1-0 to them. It's a completely different game set up now. And they actually do get a throw-in only 18 minutes in. They look like to be on another attack. We can't quite get our footing very well with Bernadeschi, the 71 rated right winger now. And he's playing into their left winger, Sturm. Maragasco can't get back. Musacchio can't get across. We've taken our best centre-back out of the middle. It's whipped in. Nobody's marking Casado. And he gets another goal for Espanyol. Who has got him? You marking has got to be more tight. More better, even though that doesn't make sense. Come on, it's got to be. This is slacking. We're really slacking, and in this poor run of form, we are not going to get Champions League. Here we get to Espanyol. Yes, Espanyol, decent team, but they're not a team that we should be looking to be losing by such a big scoreline. Luckily, we reduced that deficit as the ball was played through. Poor defending really, because he left my player Joel Campbell to run on, and he was still onside. So it's been a very eventful game. We missed a penalty. They've got 2 with Casado. Campbell's got our 1. We need to try and find a way to whisper back into the game. And, well, that was a gift. An absolute gift. That is just brilliant. I mean, that is just brilliant. Fair enough. Fair enough. You gave us the win. Well, the draw at least. And it's 2-2 here against Espanyol. Can we move on to get the win? Easy goal. Passed it across, of course. And the keeper was nowhere to be seen in no man's land. And it's only a 2-2 result. So not the best of results, to be honest. I'm still quite disappointed. But at the same time, nonetheless, we earned our way back into the game and got the equaliser. Only 2 scorers in that game. But now it's the big one. Real Madrid at home. In real life, right recently in April, Villarreal got a 1-1 draw with Real Madrid. So there is pressure at the same time here. A bit of relief and a bit of pressure. Because knowing that my squad is good enough in real life to get a 1-1, surely in FIFA they're good enough to get a 1-1. Barcelona, we got a 1-1. We never seem to struggle against Barcelona on career mode. Don't know why. Real Madrid, it could be a different story. Aguero gets it early on and plays it down to Ronaldo. Ronaldo into Remendi into Ronaldo now. Ronaldo! What happened there? I'm not quite sure. All I did was try to run across to Ronaldo. It's not my fault that the player ran in front of me. Yes, technically it's a penalty, but I wasn't clicking anything. I didn't click tackle or anything like that. And Remendi wins the penalty. I mean, for God's sake. For God bloody sake. And by the way, I know it's Remendi, but Remendi is meant to be a impersonation of David Moyes. But for God's sake. Oh, no, this isn't meant to happen this early. We've already conceded, and now we're going to find it difficult to break down the defence. So the fact that we've conceded so early on is really negative. I mean, oh. What are we going to do now? What are we going to do now? We're going to have to sort this out. We're going to have to get an equaliser, or he could just be played into Aguero from Lucas Silva with a brilliant back heel, and Aguero could just finish into the side of the net, and we're already 2-0 behind on 30 minutes in, and now we're really in the shit. So yeah, that's basically the story of this game. The story of this game. But seriously, I mean, what a finish from Aguero. Brilliant from Lucas Silva. They're playing around me like I'm not even there. And really on FIFA, you need a bit of luck. We didn't get that with the penalty, especially the penalty being given, and even the save. It was very, very close. And this didn't really help either. A bit of frustration, a bit of anger. And I let it get to me again, and I decided to be a dick, and I decided to fuck this game up completely. We're really, really in the poo now. 2-0, oh my God. White men juice, oh God, what's going to go on now? Well, he's going to pass it round me like Real Madrid, I suppose, but we've completely flopped. We've been demolished. We've fallen like we've never felt before, and we're going to absolutely fly down the table if we don't get something. Don't step up our game. We've been on a poor run of form. Really, I wasn't confident going into this game whatsoever. But they were ridiculous. They were tearing me apart. It was like a training match for them. We can't let forward. I had to bring my keeper out. There's no other option. Ronaldo got fouled, but he got another goal. That's his hat-trick. It's just awful. We absolutely performed awfully. It was dreadful out there. Watching my players play, and of course me playing, I couldn't do anything. I didn't have a cat and mouse chance playing like this. It was absolutely dreadful. We weren't on our day today. We were 4-0 behind. 8 goals for Ronaldo now. That's almost matching Dos Santos. Remember, we've got to play to try and keep Ronaldo out. Not only because of our record, but because of Dos Santos' record too, which is now matched as Ronaldo gets his 4th, and it's 5-0. This is embarrassing. We fell apart. For God's sake. 5-0. This was actually embarrassing. I was just trying to get a goal at least and pushing up. They were just destroying me. Every pass was clean played around me like I wasn't even there. No matter how tight I got. I mean, who's got the man on the front post there? Who's got Tony Cruz? For God's sake. We've got to be more tight again. Simple, tactical, appreciative things, which we need to get the simple things right on the training ground. We haven't got them right on the pitch. And we've completely fell apart. Dreadful. And with that awful ending, 6-0. Villarreal 0, Real Madrid 6. Villarreal aren't the best side in the league, but they're certainly not a side that loses 6-0 to Real Madrid week in, week out. The same way that, Barcelona won 8-0 the other day. We're not the side that Barcelona should be beating 8-0, which they didn't. But Real Madrid beat us 6, so it's just as bad. Anyway, I did end watching. If you did enjoy, make sure you smash the like button. As you can see in the highlights, Aguero actually hit the post. But I didn't actually show it because there was just too many. But anyway, I will see you next time, I suppose. Awful way to end the episode. But January's